You are what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for.
In today's video, I'm going to be sharing a super fun Chop It Up inspired project using the 49 and Market Lavender Color Swatch collection. And I've got some of the acetate leaves, I've got the laser cut elements, and the beautiful 12 by 12 pattern paper. This pattern paper is just gorgeous. Purple is my favorite color. I love the beautiful patterns in this collection, and I'm just going to do a little quick flip through so you can see what this paper looks like. And then we're going to pick out one piece of 12 by 12 paper to create our project with. So today we're going to make a really cool triple pocket. I'm going to take one sheet of this paper, pop it into my trimmer, and cut away the branding strip. Now, I always save these branding strips because there's a beautiful pattern on the flip side. So I've got my paper cut down to 12 by 12 inches, and I'm going to grab my scoreboard. And now you want to make sure that your pattern is upright if that matters to you. And we're going to make a couple of scores here. I'm going to start scoring at 1 inch and then 6.5 inches. We'll rotate the paper one turn to the left and score at 7 inches and then at 8 inches. That's going to be it for the scoring for this project. Now I'm going to fold some of those scores. I'm just going to fold on the side where we scored at 1 and at 6.5. So I'll fold those two and give it a good press, make sure that everything is nice and scored. And then I'm going to open it back up and I'm going to make one cut. So I've got my paper flipped over to the darker purple side so that I can see those score lines better. And I'm going to start from the bottom and I'm going to cut along that score line up to the second score line. Okay, and then when I fold everything back in together, now I'm going to fold that little piece that I cut. I'm going to fold on the second score line. And then on the bottom piece, I'm going to fold on the first score line. Okay, so now we have identified an area where we need to cut away a little bit to help fold everything together. So on that second score line, I'm going to come in and make a little cut, and then I'm going to angle those corners, just like this. And I'll do that to both of those pieces. Now this smaller piece at the bottom here, this little piece that we miter cut, I'm going to come back and cut that later on. I need it to be a little bit shorter, but we'll just go with it for now. Okay, and now I'm going to make some finger notches for my pockets. So this top piece here is going to be a pocket, so I'll punch a little half a circle there. This middle piece is going to be a pocket. I'll punch a little half a circle there. And then the very bottom piece, I'll punch a half a circle there as well. So you can see this start to come together. Now it's time to adhere all of the three pockets together so that everything will close up nicely. I'm going to open everything up and I'm going to apply adhesive on that big long strip there and close up the pocket and press that in. So the first pocket is formed. And now for the second pocket, that's just going to get folded up and we're going to create some binding strips. I have a couple of scraps of cardstock here that I've scored in half. There's 2 5-inch pieces and 1 4-inch piece, and I've just scored them in half. And then I'm going to fold them in half. And I'm going to take my scissors and create little angle cuts, just so that when everything is adhered together, the little corners don't kind of stick or cause the corners of the envelope to have bulk. So I'll just cut those away. And now on the very front pocket, we already have one little strip. I'm going to take one strip. This is the 4-inch strip. And this is where I realized I needed to cut a little bit more away. So this little corner piece here, we're going to cut along that score line and just cut that little corner away. Okay, and then I'll angle cut this piece as well. And now we're able to seal everything up. I'm going to apply adhesive on that big wide strip, and then I'm going to open up the 4-inch strip and apply adhesive all over that. So, and I want to line it up onto the side of my pocket with the score line facing out, right to the edge of the cardstock. So before I seal this up, I realized I had to make the little binding strips on the middle pocket first. So I'm going to apply adhesive on those strips and line up the scored edge right to the edge of the cardstock. Get both of those pieces on, and then I'll fold the pocket up, and seal everything together. Okay, I'll use my bone folder to press that adhesive in, and then our second pocket is formed. And then finally the last pocket, which already has adhesive on, I'll fold those little strips in and press everything into place. And now we have a cute little triple pocket. And there's little gussets, so there's a little bit of room where you can stick some ephemera or cards or tags or whatever you want to put inside of here. This is a great little addition to your journals or notebooks. You can apply a little binding strip on the side to attach it into a page so that it can flip out. Whatever you want to do. The possibilities with this project are endless. You can decorate this and step it up with some die cuts and things like that. I didn't end up decorating it any further in today's video. I ran out of time as I was getting ready to celebrate my husband's 40th birthday. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend it here with me. I appreciate the support as always. If you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Coming up on screen is a playlist of over 80 plus Chop It Up videos to inspire you to get to chopping up your cardstock. Have yourself a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!